What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fitlet episode number 5. And as you can see, I have something pretty cool right here. This is my makeshift villager breeder. And that is kind of the focus of today's episode. That and something else, which you'll see later on. So, the first thing that I wanted to accomplish in today's episode is building a automatic potato/carrot farm. So since the new update, the 1.14 update, it has been harder to build these types of farms plus like iron farms. So I finally found a video that looks like it works, but because of where this is located, I'm most likely going to have to build my farm underground just to make it easy, because I tried using minecarts to transport these guys. They don't even get in minecarts, so that makes it a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. So I'm either going to have to use boats, or I'm going to have to use water streams and make it underground, which seems like the easiest option. Plus, it would be cool to have an underground section to my area / base / house, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to focus on today's episode. Wanted to start work on the villager farm, which I actually collected all the materials I'm gonna need to make it. Plus I got the villagers now, so everything I need to make this farm work. So I thought I would go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I built a little spiral staircase thing down, and then I decided that this little cave underneath my house, this goes back up to my house, is going to be the area where I am going to build my underground villager farm. Villager powered farm, I guess. I'm gonna grab my shulker box. So it's just like a spiral staircase. It's gonna be all into sight going down, made out of slabs, just because I thought that would look cool. So first thing, this is a design by Blenscraft TV. So I'm gonna be referencing that to build this because I have no idea what I'm doing. This is all new to me, this new update. So first I need to grab that, and I am going to put my chest here. So this is where I'm going to come down and collect, and then I'm going to have an entrance to it somewhere else if I ever need to do maintenance or whatever. So then I need to come back here, clear out some of this area. I don't have mending on this my silk touch pickaxe, which kind of sucks. That's why I'm building that villager breeder, so I can get mending, possibly. So it comes out here too, goes up one, and then there's one going into it. There's one more right here going into it. No. That. So that's the first step. Clear out a little bit more space right here. So this is just going to be the collection area, as I just said. So I'm going to come down here, I'm going to be able to open it, grab the stuff, then go back up. There's not, I might actually need to move this left and back one. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way, 2 blocks. So I'm going to grab 2 of my blocks, which I guess I'm using stone, so that doesn't make much of a difference. And then 3 blocks back, it looks like. And then next, I come back to this 3rd spot. And then I grab myself glowstone. Put one there. Okay. So then I'll go glowstone there. I'll eventually fix this up too. This is not going to permanently be stone. That's just the material that I happen to have an abundance of. So it should be right there. So then I gotta clear this area out. So next I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So and then I guess I'll just repeat that side. So this one will be glowstone. This one will be glowstone. Do my pickaxe have a better efficiency? They're exactly the same. They feel different. That one feels like it breaks faster than the other one. I don't know. Okay, and then I come here, do that. I actually might leave it stone just because it fits in with the cave. Grab that. So I guess I do this, and then I just go all the way around here. Like that. And I guess I can take stairs, do that for the chest. So I'll make a way up. Might need to clear this giant thing out. So then I come in here. I wanted to do this. So, okay. And I guess that back part is dirt. And I put that there to make sure spiders do not spawn underneath. The rest of this is going to be filled in with dirt. Are you kidding me? I was one block short. Oh, give me a minute. So next I come back to the middle, which was I think right here. Yes. And then what I do is I take my water bucket, put some water there, take a slab, put it right there. Boom. Now the villager will not fall down there. Alright, next I need to put 2 blocks there. I think there's supposed to be a block here. Right there. Blocks going around the side. I need to clear this out too. Okay, so I did miss a spot. It's supposed to go over this part like that. Next I want to figure out where my things were. One there. So I put one there. One there. There's one right here. Yes. One right there. One right here. Okay. Then I need to take blocks along here. Once again. I think you leave these 3 open to add a window. I don't think you need a window though. I would go check out his video because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just copying. I think I'm gonna get rid of these. Alright, so I have to take out these 3 blocks. And grab my glass. And then do that. I'll save the rest for now because I don't want to trap myself in. Well, I guess I have silk touch, don't it? And I'll save it. Alright, next step is the longest step. I have to actually build a roof. I might make this a door too. And actually, nah, I think I'm gonna make a door right here. I'm not sure. Because right here is where the bed is supposed to go. It's supposed to be a bed and a composter. So maybe here? I'll have to figure it out. Make that off. All I need access to is this chest. So next I take the bed. Put a bed there, the composter there. Oh shoot, my potato. And then I need 2 tracks and 2 minecart hoppers. Which accidentally broke my other one. Put rails there. But I don't want to. Well, I guess I can. I was gonna say don't put these down yet. So according to the video, they can't cross between these, even though a player can. And then these collect everything you throw across. So they throw that, you can't throw anything across, and it all gets collected down here. So I actually haven't even checked to see if the original design worked. And then I think you need that. I'm just gonna add it just because. So next, I have to actually plant all the potatoes. Looks like this is not enough. I could go grab more potatoes. I have plenty. Well, actually, guys, just went up to check on my villagers. I forgot to get rid of this block, and they all died. Whoops. So I'm gonna need 3 villagers, which I guess I could start with just 2. So 1 goes in there. What was that? And then 1 goes in here. They harvest this. Then they throw the potatoes. Look, even I can't throw them over. It's impossible. They get collected here. This thing should work pretty nice. Alright guys, so I finally got us 2 villagers. So now I just need to give them some food to let them breed. And once we get a 3rd villager, I only got 4 stacks. Oh well, to make do. Once we get 3 villagers, we can go ahead and move them down to the farm. So I ended up finishing this place. Doesn't work, which is pretty great, but I really don't know why. I was trying to figure it out. There's not really any other farm tutorials for 1.14 yet. This is the only one I could find, and it doesn't really work. So hopefully there's a way to make automatic farms, but as of right now, I don't know of one. So I'm just gonna have to farm the old-fashioned way until I can get a new one. And it seems like it might be a bug because I found some other problems with villagers, which I'll show you in a second. Yeah, as long as they have food, they breed, which is weird because I thought they needed a bed. I don't know if it's a bug or if I'm doing something wrong, or because I have a bunch of beds, but there are 9 villagers in here. Alright. And if I just come around here, put the doors to try to make iron golems spawn, but it didn't work. Once I get the food, they'll start breeding, and then I'll have more than 9. Like 1, 2, 3. I can't even count them. They move for some reason. That's really annoying. Villagers are annoying. They turn into fishermen if they don't have a job, so it's like even more annoying because I want them to have a job, but they won't change back. So I haven't figured out how to get that to work. I made a tiny sugarcane farm over here. Oh, before I get to that, my bamboo farm is filled, and I have nowhere to put it because free bamboo. This thing is also filled. This is a double chest plus a hopper plus a smoker full. And I think I put some in one of these, maybe not. But yeah, a creeper blew up right here. Blew up one of my smokers. I took the hoppers, they didn't blow up the hoppers, thank goodness. They blew up part of the chest, which I filled with the rest of the cod that fell out of it. But I had some plans for the next couple episodes. Actually, I want the skeleton to kill the creeper. This is a tiny sugarcane farm. And when I say tiny, I mean that tiny. So it does not produce a lot of sugarcane. The only time I get a lot is when I AFK overnight, which I've been doing just so I can, so I can get a bunch because I've been trading paper for emeralds with the villagers that I have. So I have 2 villagers with a paper trade, but for some reason they keep locking up and I haven't been able to trade. But yeah, I've been using them to get a bunch of emeralds, which I've gotten 40 emeralds so far. And I've just been converting all my sugarcane into paper, and then I changed some of that paper into books and bookshelves. So yeah, but one thing I'm really lacking at is automatic farms. Obviously, like I have 2 really tiny ones. I haven't really gotten anywhere yet. Yeah, like for some reason. How do I get them to restock? I also got an Oceans Explorer and those 2. I need to build a bunch of automatic farms. So I think what I'm going to do first is build the elevator shaft thing going up into there. And then I'll build part of that. I'm still not sure what blocks I'm going to use yet. But I do want to start work on finishing this. Yeah, I want to start work on finishing starting my official base. Because that looks kind of ugly now. And I also want to get started on making the farm so I can actually do stuff in my episodes and build stuff. Because right now I have absolutely no resources. I need an automatic tree farm. I need automatic cobblestone, sugarcane, bamboo. Need a super smelter, sorting system, all sorts of stuff. So what I'm going to do is first 2 things I'm going to build is a super smelter and a sorting system. And the super smelter because I want to build a bamboo farm to feed directly into the super smelter. I want to do that first, that way I know where to build the bamboo farm once I get the super smelter in place. So I want to do that, and then the sorting system just so I know where all my stuff is, because it's really annoying going to look for stuff and then not having enough room to store your stuff, because that's a problem I've been having with all my barrels, is I just don't have enough room to put all my new stuff. I don't know why there's so much lag. So yeah, I want to get those 2 things done. Definitely am going to build a better bamboo farm, like one of those flying machine ones that causes a ton of lag. And I was thinking just building a giant tower. Basically, it's this stacked all the way up, like stacked on top of each other, going all the way up. All the sugarcane just falls in a water stream collection system. But doing 4 of them in a row, making a giant like pillar looking thing that goes all the way up to my base and supports one of the platforms that I'm gonna have off of it. I thought that would look pretty cool. And then I'm gonna need to work out where I'm gonna put all this stuff and what material I'm gonna use, because right now material choices I have are these. Those I could use a lot in netherrack. That could be cool. I just don't have a lot of material choices. It's the only problem right now. So I'm definitely gonna need to do a huge collection of materials to make sure I have everything I need to work on this. But I think to start off, I'm gonna use stuff that I have pretty commonly. I was thinking just stone slash andesite slash polished andesite slash cobblestone slash. Actually, I dig that. That looks pretty nice. I think I might go for some of that. The only problem is I have to smelt all of my stone, which I actually got a ton of coal from a huge mining session, because I got a fortune pickaxe. I don't know if I showed that in my other episode. But yeah, now that I have that, it's fortune 3. So I get a ton of stuff. That's where I got all these diamonds. And that's where I got all the coal. And I have a bunch of name tags that might do stuff. But before I start on anything, I want to go check on my shops. Here I am in the... Obviously that's not my shops, but right those. I just want to check to see if anyone else is making money before I see if I'm making money, because if everyone else is, then I'm gonna be sad. See, the thing is, no one really comes here and buys stuff, so it's kind of lame. There needs to be something to get people to come here more, because most people tend to stick to their bases, which is kind of annoying. But I think the reason why is because it doesn't really sell much. So I'm thinking a smooth stone thing around the elevator with some glass rings around it so you can see out of it, because I'm thinking I'm going to build a flying machine elevator, like a one with pistons, so it's actually gonna take you up, but that could be unreliable, especially on the server. So I might just do a water elevator. And if I do a water elevator, I don't want it this big, I don't think. But I guess I can make it work, I don't know. So I guess I'll just waste all my stone on this. First, I'm just going to see how this will look. So what I did in the last episode, I believe, I built this andesite lip, I guess. And then what I was going to do is just go around with, whatever block I'm going to use, and then make a ring. Alright guys, so I got quite a bit done, but my idea, it doesn't look great. I either need to change it up, or I could just keep adding, see if it looks good, and then change it, which I think is what I'm probably gonna do. But other than that, it looks pretty nice. It just needs lights, which I'm thinking glowstone up the side or something like that. And I'm also not 100% sure if I want to make 2 elevators or 1 elevator. Because what I could do is make 2, or make 1 that switches between the 2, which would look better. but might be more complicated. It actually could look better with 2. Not sure. Also not sure how this looks either. I'm not sure. I think I might just make it solid and then change it later. But if I do that, I need to change this block out for soul sand. This block out for magma block. Actually, before I do that, I actually have to use dirt to make sure that they all are water source blocks, so it actually works. Which also means I need a ton of glass, which means I need a ton of sand, which means this is gonna take forever. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do a huge sand mining session, which I think I might try another third-person time-lapse. And from what I saw, I should only use the actual time-lapse instead of the first-person view also. I also have a cat. But yeah, that's what was recommended, so I'm gonna definitely do that. But I need to find a desert that's not being used, because I know there's somebody who's living in a desert. Alright guys, it looks like I finally made it to the desert that I was looking for. So what I want to do now is go ahead and get my other account in. Record me a nice third. Ooh. It's actually pretty nice loot. I might actually have to head back to the base just so I don't lose all this stuff. Alright guys, so as I was saying before, I'm gonna just quickly scan this desert, make sure it's not being occupied by anybody. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start my mining session. Alright guys, so I just finished a giant sand mining session. I got decent amount of sand, if I do say so. I'd say that's a lot of sand. So I dropped off all my stuff. I'm checking out all my farms now, and I'm waiting for the glass to start smelting because the stone isn't finished. So my sugarcane or bamboo farm is decent. My sugarcane farm, not so much. So I'm 1 obsidian short of being able to make another portal. And 1 obsidian's right there. Darn. Alright, so now that the sand's all ready to smelt, just need to wait for all this to go through. Put the sand in here too. I'm not gonna smelt all the sand, obviously. I just need to. Alright, so I let this sit for a little while, and now I have some glass, which means I can start making these. So obviously there'll be a center part right here where this ladder thing is. But now I'm going to use the rest of my stone, which means I'm gonna have to go on a mining session because this is not gonna be enough to finish this. Alright, so yeah, that didn't go that far. That's kind of cool. They're funny. There's llamas everywhere, and it's really annoying. I wish there's a way I could get rid of them. Oh, shoot. But that is gonna have to be all for this episode, guys. I don't know why it's laggy all of a sudden. But if you did enjoy me working on that and that time lapse and everything else in this episode, make sure to like and show your appreciation of this series if you have enjoyed it so far. Make sure to check out other episodes and tell me if you guys enjoyed those too. And finish this in the next episode. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.